Can we practice Bhakti without rituals?
Bhakti is in hundreds of ways. In fact, devotion to the Lord is connecting to the Lord Himself.
Yeah. When we do japa, Guru Garu, we do Bijakshara mantras. So how these has got an impact on a human body?
The sound has got the greatest vibration power. Pranava is the supreme form of energy. When you pronounce, a specific sound pattern reverberates in our body. Recently, I heard that a brain surgery was done just by playing music. They did not give anesthesia to that person.
Oh.
They use different spellings also. Suppose you write Kartik, okay. They use double A, double R, double T. See, our fate will not be changed if you put 2 hours or 3 hours, isn't it? When you are in the greener area places, you get lot of cosmic energy connected to very easily for you. If you sit there with the plants for hours and all, no, you get cured of the diseases also.
Yeah.
Kundalini, the chakras start from the beginning to the Sahasrara, where you reach the Supreme. Doing this sadhana, it has to be done in an extremely proper way, under the guidance of a very abled Guru, I will say. Actually, each hour is called Hora. The Hora is a Sanskrit word. In fact, the hour English word has come from this Hora only.
Oh, okay.
By not getting what you want, or by losing what you have already. These two things only are the causes of all sorrows. So when you stay there for 3 nights continuously, your whole system gets regenerated. You get cured of that.
Namaskaram. Welcome to the talk show Soul Matters. It is a soul that matters. Soul Matters is a spiritual discussion series with Mr. Viswapathi Guru Garu. In the last episode, we spoke about Bhakti, and this episode is a continuation to our last episode. In the last episode, we spoke on what is Bhakti and the qualities of a devotee to have and a few other aspects of it. And in this episode, also we're going to talk a few more things on Bhakti. So before starting, let's welcome Guru Garu onto the show. Namaskaram, Guru Garu.
Namaste. How are you?
Good. All good with you?
Fine.
So there are a few questions people would ask. Can we practice Bhakti without rituals? And can we also practice Bhakti by doing service to people or to the nature, not only through prayers? So can we practice Bhakti these 2 ways instead of doing rituals and other stuff? I think I have a bit of answer for it, and you have to tell me if I'm right or wrong.
Yeah, tell me.
In the scriptures, they've mentioned we have
Navavida Bhakti. 9 kinds of
9
Bhakti.
kinds of Bhakti. So one of them is Archana that we do regularly at home, like, lighting lamp, offering flowers, doing some...
Shravanam, Kirtanam, Dasyam.
So we have these like Shravanam, which we listen to scriptures or Itihasas, Mahabharata, Ramayana, Bhagavad Gita, anything. And we have Kirtanam, where we sing the glories of God. We do bhajans, Kirtanas, and even Japa, something like that. And we have Smarana, where constant remembrance of God. And other is Vandanam, where we serve God or service to temples or Sakyam.
See, these are all different aspects of Bhakti. See, broadly divided, Bhakti is in hundreds of ways, isn't it? Each individual's Bhakti, the devotion to the Lord, in fact, devotion to the Lord is connecting to the Lord Himself. Okay. Why do we need Bhakti at all? To get connected to Him, so that we will live a disciplined life, both physically and mentally. The connecting to the God, experiencing God, is in different ways.
So now, when we do japa, Guru Garu, we do Bijakshara mantras, whatever. So how these has got an impact on a human body, mentally and physically?
The sound has got the greatest vibration power. In fact, in the universe, the very first thing for this universe is Omkara. Pranava is the source of that, is the supreme form of energy. So when you utter a word through our mouth, when you utter a word, any alphabet, any word, okay, it reverberates the whole body system. So all these mantras are nothing but combination of these bijaksharas. These akshara, when you pronounce, a specific sound pattern reverberates in our body. With that, you get purified physically and mentally, and you get connected to the Supreme. See, nowadays people are naming with, when a kid is born, you go to Google and search for modern names and all, no? But in the initial days, long ago, the naming of the boy is also in a different system. We used to follow, okay, in which birth star this kid is born, and for each birth star, what is the alphabet that is good for him, which gives him energy. See, in a day, from morning to evening, when you do your daily things and all, in that, the most common word, many times which we hear, is our name. Isn't
Yes,
it? That word is the one which.
Yeah.
And words have got greatest energy and strength. See, suppose if you are able to speak, you are able to listen, and it is some wave pattern gets generated.
Yeah.
Okay? And if you go further and further, we need some loudspeakers and some scientific equipment to listen to you. So that means always in this universe, lot of cosmic energy is there. These waves are passing through. As I have been telling you just now, reciting a mantra, different mantras, they vibrate the body and gives energy for us. So ancient rishis have found out. So see, nowadays we listen. So if you listen to some good Carnatic music or classical music, you feel very soothing to the mind. And they have even found out some diseases also could be cured. Recently, I heard that a brain surgery was done just by playing music. They did not give anesthesia to that person.
Oh.
And a baby delivery was done in a OT, operation theatre, while playing music. And the music had such great soothing effect, they did not feel any pain at all. So from the music, different notes come, the waves of different patterns. So in the earlier days also, people used to get cured from diseases by listening to particular notes of music. The waves that are generated from that pattern, when they hit us, that is, we are in the vicinity of them, in those waves, we get purified, disease gets nullified completely, it gets erased from our body. Okay. So when a boy is born, they see the birth star of the boy, and ancient rishis have found out which is the rhythm which is good for him, for this boy. Okay. So based on that birth star, they'll give an alphabet. His name should start with the alphabet. That's how you used to be named in the initial days. Each birth star, these are the alphabet that should be. Because once that boy is named with that, all through his life, every day he will be in that vicinity, in that vibration zone. He'll be called 50, at least 50 to 100 times by that name. Whenever the name is pronounced by anyone, the wave pattern gets generated and you will be feeling healthy. That is the reason behind that actually naming of a boy for people in the initial days, children in our system. Now people are using different names, using different things. But initially that was a thing concept followed, because this person in all his life, all through the life, whenever he goes, all through the life he lives, the one common word which he hears many times is his name. The word which gives him the positive vibration for his body, which is good for his body's constitution is defined by again the star which you are born and gone. For each birth star, a person when he is born, his characteristics, his whole functions of the body, his life, everything is defined in that. So for that, in a very basic thing, in a simplest way to put it, I am trying. So the ancient rishis have found out which word gives him the best possible positive vibration. So this word, unintentionally also, without any, doesn't have to do any practice, all through his life, millions of times, he would be hearing that word. Hear the word, he would be in the vicinity of the vibration. That vibration, we say when Rama, Sri Rama, Krishna, a vibration comes. So that vibration, if it is useful for that boy, whole of his life, that person, he will be every day, will be experiencing that wave, particular wave pattern. You understand? Which is associated with that name, and which was given to us by ancient rishis.
Okay.
For each particular people born on in this star, this is the one good for them. The waves have got that much of power. So when you recite a shloka or a mantra, and when you recite it, the whole body, nervous system, whole thing gets regenerated. Okay, because each alphabet has got such power to give greatest energy, to impart greatest energy to the body.
Okay.
See, and we see in many, we have been healing like music therapy, isn't it? In fact, in ancient days, people have got up from the bed who are paralytic patients when they were continuously played with a particular raga for 30 days, 40 days continuously. Every day the raga is played where they were lying. So there were cases after listening to the raga, because when you, with raga is associated with a synchronization, a wave pattern, they even got up from the bed. They got cured also. That is the power of our ancient sciences. We here now, if you recite Aditya Hudayam, it is good for health, isn't it? Because Aditya Hudayam consists of all slokas. The underlying vibration of the Aditya Hudayam, it regenerates the whole body completely. And you feel very healthy after a few days. Every day listening, reading, the best way is to recite yourself rather than listening. If you recite yourself any mantra or sloka, the whole body gets vibrated with that energy.
So when we name kids, it's not only useful for the people who have named it, but for the people who are taking the name, it's useful for them as well, right?
For them it is the most useful.
Yeah.
See, we name according to our fancy, okay, our interest and all we name.
So,
but what is good, what is actually good for that boy or girl, all through his life, which vibration word is good. This is the way in the earlier days, in our Sanatana Dharma, people used to be named like that only. There used to be a lot of research into this, and they have found out also people born in a particular star, if they are subjected to this sort of wave pattern, they feel very healthy.
I think there are few wave patterns like the gods' names, Shiva, Krishna, Rama.
Universal.
It's all universal, right?
Universal.
So without
That's
going
universal.
to, we can just
anyone.
generate.
Anyone it is good.
For anyone it is good.
For anyone it is
So that's
good.
why olden days they used to name all God's names.
God.
Right?
See, God's name. Kids used to be named with the God's names. Because at least in that way we keep on chanting the name.
Chanting the name, unknowingly.
Yes.
Without any effort.
Without any effort. Yes. Like specifically sitting for a period and doing some mantra japa and
instead of that,
all through the any day, any of the time,
keep calling.
you will be the smarana. You will be in the smarana of that God. Because when you call Krishna, immediately Krishna comes to our mind for a while at least.
Exactly.
Yeah, even though we are calling our kid, instantly we Krishna Nama only will be chanting all through our life.
Yeah, I think these modern generation people are only looking for unique names. So they're not looking for, the sound or the meaning of it. So they want it more unique. But if we tell this way that the sound has got more to do with the vibrations or the frequency or the energies, they should be really careful what they name.
Very careful.
That's very much important.
Amulya, nowadays I have been seeing people, they use different spellings also. Okay, suppose you write Kartik, okay. They use double A, double R, double T.
That's like a numerology.
Numerology. You add to all this. See, our fate will not be changed if you put 2 hours or 3 hours, isn't it? If that is so, Then if you write in Tamil, if you write in Malayalam, if you write in English, what will you put? If you write in Hindi, will you put 2 R's there also? The power of the name, power of the word is in the way you pronounce a word. The name itself, if you change, that is different. Okay.
Just the spellings.
Yes. If you write 2 R's and 3 R's, and suppose if you write the same name, like suppose I said some Karthik or Krishna or any name, different, they put 3 to 4 alphabets, here 3 to 4 alphabets, and sometimes it will be difficult to pronounce in the proper way also.
Yes.
They are adding so many alphabets because they wanted to bring the total into some 64, 48, something according to numerology.
Yeah.
In general also, I'm just telling you, for all our people, if you write the same name, suppose you call somebody as Ranga Rao or Krishna Rao, in any language you call him, his name is Krishna Rao only, isn't it?
Yes.
If you write in Tamil or Hindi or in any language, you call with the same name. Just because you added 2 R's or 2 K's, you are not going to call him in a different way,
Different way, yeah.
Different way.
Yes.
So it is the vibration of the words,
the sound of it,
sound
not the
of the word,
spellings to do.
and that matters a lot. So, and there is a lot of energy flowing around us always, in the cosmic energy. So when you sit in jhana and meditation, you get directly connected to the universal energy and feel regenerated. That is the reason we say every day you practice jhana and meditation for 10-15 minutes. Meditation means still thoughtless. When you are thoughtless state and connected to the universe, you get connected to the universal energy also. And this universal energy is more in greener areas. When you go, when you go to a greener forest and garden and all, you feel very pleasant there.
Yes.
Because trees attract actually a lot of cosmic energy from the universe. And many of the people are not aware, trees are also like we human beings. Trees have emotions like us. Suppose if you are in a very depressed mood, go and sit under a tree or just walk in a garden for some time, you feel very pleasant, isn't it? Many of our people, you observe when you are little agitated, you just
walk.
Instead of walking in your house on a concrete road, go to the greener area where trees are there. You walk in that park and there, because these trees, they understand the emotions of the persons. Emotions of the person, and the energy they give you will soothe your mind. We always hear, a saint used to do tapas in Misaranyam and so Aranya, so forest, so and so forest, so and so. Why only forest? Why not in the open area? Because when you are in the greener area places, you get lot of cosmic energy connected to very easily for you. And this soothes you. And some of the plants and trees, if you sit there with the plants for hours and all, you get cured of the diseases also. I have heard about a case, sometime back in US, there was some, for the road widening, they are cutting off many trees. Okay, it was almost like a forest-like area was existing. Many tall plants are there. So some of the trees which are nearer to where they have to lay the road, they had to cut off those things. When they have started cutting 4 to 5 trees in the first lanes of trees, which are obstructing where they have to lay down the road, some trees which are away about almost 40 to 50 away, the trees they themselves fell. Because they wept, they cried. And they have done a lot of research how those far away trees also understood that one of their brothers are being cut here. Because internally the roots of these trees are communicate with each other. All roots of the trees internally underneath our earth, these trees, the roots get connected, they communicate also with each other. So when these trees are being felled down, they all those got the communication and they wept and they themselves have fallen on their own. This is really, it has happened. I always say, trees also have emotions.
So, Guru Garu, if you look this way, from what you have said, plants are being very receptive to the cosmic energy than humans. Why is it so?
See, in the ancient days, we were also receptive to the cosmic energy.
Cosmic energy.
Okay. Apart from the plants, we were also receptive. Humans are also receptive as long as we were nearer to the plants, nearer to the nature. Okay. In the nature, plants, mountains, rivers, and in fact all animals, everything, they are a form of the nature. They are the creation of the God. See, we see such beautiful flowers in the nature with colors, natural colors. They are not synthetic, no.
Yeah.
And who has given that wonderful colors to the flowers? Nature and God Himself.
God.
In fact, we see only some regular types of flowers around us. Once you go to some forests in some countries, you see wonderful flowers with such a combination of colors. It is the moment you see, you will say God exists.
The beauty.
The beauty. Such beautiful flowers, beautiful forms, and the color also. And so pleasant colors. It is all the creation of the universe. So as long as humans, we were part of the nature, living into the nature, we were also receptive to the energy, cosmic energy. And in those days, people were not suffering from diseases what we are having today, what we are suffering.
Yes.
Because we were receiving the energy from the universe, we are in that state.
And healing.
Automatically get healing. See, we have not heard of thyroid or HbA1c. All these things were there about 20-30 years ago. Calcium levels, potassium levels.
All vitamin deficiencies.
Yes, deficiencies, vitamin deficiencies, B12, B. And if you go back 30 to 40 years ago, there was nothing like. People were living happily. There used to be some diseases, but not on such a large scale where right from childhood itself, you got a boy of 5 years get a spectacles.
Yeah, spectacles.
Okay. We have gone further away from the nature, and we are not receiving the cosmic natural energy from the universe. Like where plants and all are receiving and they are living happily. See, which is feeding them. We see some of the plants which are there for 700, 800 years. The trees in some of the forests, 700, 800 years. How they are able to live for such long time? It's the energy. What is the energy? They're not eating like a samosa or pizzas or nutrients or isn't it vitamin tablets, no?
Yeah.
They're just standing still in the nature, but living for 700, 800 years, standing tall in the nature, simply alone. They draw energy straight away from the universe. The cosmic energy they draw, they stand tall and healthy. Not like us. We have deviated from that. We are going into all artificial ways and spoiling further and further ourselves.
Guru Garu, when it comes to sounds, people say when we do Bijakshara, recite Bijaksharas, we have chakras in our body, right? So all these chakras will get activated, and which helps us to heal naturally. The body will be healed. When these chakras gets activated, the body will heal naturally and will be healthy. Right? So this also helps in the spiritual thing?
Yes.
Activating the chakras.
Yes, activating chakras. But the thing is, it is to be practiced under a proper guru. Because when you are praying upon the chakras with Bijaksharas, your whole system of your spine, we say Kundalini, awakening of the Kundalini and all. Kundalini, the chakras start from the beginning to the Sahasrara, where you reach the Supreme. Doing this sadhana, it has to be done in an extremely proper way, under the guidance of a very abled guru, I will say. Very, very abled guru. The guru should have such powerful knowledge on each chakra, the position of the chakra, and what is the vibration that is needed, what is the Bijachras that is needed for the chakra, to at what level they should be pronounced, chanted, and what is the duration they should be chanted in a day, and what time of the day also they should be chanted. It's not like that every
Anytime.
morning or any time, so because as the day progresses from sunrise to sunset, the universal energy also varies. Actually, each hour is called in our system hora. The hora is a Sanskrit word. In fact, the hour
Has come
English word has come from this hora only.
Oh, okay.
Suppose it is a Sunday. The first 1 hour, suppose your sunrise is at 5:30, let us say. Sunrise varies over the period. Isn't it? From our around May, June, it will be around 5:30, early. Okay, to when you comes to winter levels, it will go to 6:15, like that.
Yes.
So the very first first hour, suppose today is Sunday, let us suppose. The first hour from 5:30, let us, is the sunrise. 5:30 to 6:30, it is called Ravi Hora. Okay. The next one is called, it goes in the reverse way. Next one is called Sukra Hora. So each hour of the day is corresponds to a one planet.
Okay.
All these planets. So during that hour, so suppose Saturdays, the hora of the Saturday starts with Saturn, planet Saturn. And like that, then Guru choose, like that it goes completely. So till afternoon, again it starts again from the afternoon. So each hour of the day also, the energy is different at each hour of the day, right? From the morning to evening, and again evening to morning also. Night time also, all 24 hours of the day. So when you do this Vijacharas, mantra on chakras, we should know at which hora of the day also you should do that. I always tell people doing this Kundalini Vidya, you should be extremely careful. If you do little bit away from the spiritual things, and if you are doing something wrong, you get very badly affected. It's very difficult to get corrected. Many people have come to me recently. They followed a guru. He taught us for some few days. This is it is very simplest way. You just do it. He told them. They practiced like that, and then they got into a very big problem. She has got a severe spine problem today now, and her husband is a very big medical doctor. He could not tell. Both of them have come to me, and why is she? Then I asked, how did this happen actually? Did she fell any time? Did she got any spine injury, anything? Then initially he did not, because he's a medical doctor, he did not want to admit all this. And after a while he told me, no sir, actually she followed one guru online, and then she wanted to get that energy, feel that energy and all. So she took a course for about a month. And after that she could not contact him. Initially she told me she's feeling very happy because one chakra got awakened, and she was very happy. And then after that slowly she has started doing in different timings, different ways. And after 3 months she got into such a way she could not get up from the bed. She had such a pain at this discs L6, L7, L3, L4, we say no, at some 2-3 discs, she had a severe pain because the way she did not do it in the proper way. So it is not such easy. Just read some textbook book on Kundalini, or somebody you take you on the YouTube, you listen something and start doing it.
No.
If you don't do anything, okay, you live normally. If you do something which is not properly done, it will get very badly affected, and to come into again to the normal health, it takes very, very difficult time. As you said, awakening of the Kundalini, see, by awakening the Kundalini, you get into the highest bliss. But that is for sadhakas who knows perfectly about each bit of it. Yeah, what are the energies at each chakra and how they should be regenerated and what Bijachara should be read and what time of the day they should do it and what are the intervals for it, what is the duration and the way they lead the day-to-day life also. All this influences us. Only then we should go into that. Otherwise, the best way is to just pray, do jhanam, that will take you to the God. For a gruhastha, we say, no, those who are living in day-to-day life, it's a very difficult thing to awakening of the chakras and all. These things were about 100 years ago, 60 years ago. I mean, now also, if somebody wants to go into this line, he has to fully have that knowledge and take the blessings and the guidance from a most knowledgeable person in this field.
And who's already practiced and who's
achieved to that level. From that person, that too very carefully, and that too actually, see, some of these practices doesn't suit some individuals also. First of all, we should see for our constitution, for our system, does it suit? It's not that everyone can do. If it doesn't suit properly, those vibrations, we should not go to that.
This is very much important to say, Guru Garu, and Kundalini, because these days, a lot of videos on YouTube and a lot of classes, courses on this. And even in foreign, many people have written books on Kundalini. They think it is something very easy to be activated. But what they're not realizing is when they do on their own, if something gets wrong, because a lot of people are mentally being affected as well.
Many ways.
Mentally, and they're not able to come out of it. I've seen a few people.
See, always the negative effects are very easy. To bring them out will be very, very difficult. Once you fall into negative effects of this. See, if they are such simple, everybody would have been, for years, everybody would be doing every day.
Every day and got enlightenment.
Got enlightenment. See, like you are doing some simple namas, Om Namo Narayanaya, we can pray. Om Namo Venkatesaya, you can pray. These are very small, simple ways of reaching God, easiest ways. So, all these millions of people should have been doing Kundalini also every day. Why people are not doing, and why is that all those gurus, are they not aware that, about this is okay? It's not that they tell everyone, okay, you do like this. Universally, every day morning, you practice Kundalini. No one tried like that, no? See, the thing is, knowledge, subject, wisdom, writing a book, these are all different. Practicing it on human beings, on ourselves, put it into the practice, it is very, very difficult. You should be very careful because they are all connected with the vibration and human nodes. Human body is full of the nervous system, 72,000 nadis we have got. If sometimes, even if a small nervous system is little affected, if you have done something wrong, people got paralytic attacks at that instant. Even medical science also, till today, even though we have progressed so far, the other day I was talking to a doctor, very, very leading doctor. He was telling me, sir, to tell you frankly, medical science still doesn't know for many of the diseases, what is the cause of the disease. We'll only give some
for the cure.
For the cure or suffering, to lessen his suffering, give a medicine, you do some surgery and all. Actual cause of the disease is still not known to medical science for many, many of the diseases. In fact, privately he admitted, which many doctors may not agree with me. He was telling me, to tell you frankly, sir, the doctor was telling me, the medical field hardly knows less than 10% the cause of the disease. We can only try to cure, but actual root cause of the disease, is it because of DNA or hereditary? Why that disease has come? The basic root cause, people are not still aware. See, sometimes even a small fall while walking just in the home, fall leads to such an internal injury people have gone into coma.
Yeah.
Because some nerve gets affected. Even if the best MRIs also cannot give specifically tell. See, they will tell you, okay, this is the way they got affected and all. But why and how this has happened, it is very difficult to explain. So this Kundalini system also, when people are applying it, if they don't apply it properly, you get very, very ill effects of it. This Kundalini is the spine, which is the main thing for whole our human system, human body. For all our activities, everything, the spine is extremely important. When you recite a mantra, do Vijacharas, or doing some practice, this awakening, then particular notes and on, if you don't do it properly, a nerve just beside that, a nerve on that can get affected very badly, and the damage could be terrible and non-reversible in some times. Most of the times, why people go to these things, people hear something from someone and they think, no, I am losing something by not doing it. Okay, that person is enjoying it, but I am not enjoying this. Okay, he is getting enlightenment because of that, I am also. So it's more in comparison and all, not for his enlightenment, upliftment and all. Someone else is doing it and he is getting great benefit, or why should not I do? But is it possible for you to, in every practical sense, that nobody is generalizing? Instantly we start applying and get into. I am telling the doctor couple, they got very badly affected. So the other day also, the doctor was telling me, should I bring her once, or how to? She's suffering so bad. How to get her out of it? Because of that, she went into depression.
Oh.
So many cascading effects of that. So we should be very careful doing Bijacharas or this Kundalini also. It's not that everyone can just casually recite and sit in morning after coffee, you sit there for 1 hour, you do it.
No.
Not like that. Each hour, which time of the day. Because an energy passes in the universe in each hour of the day. It's why we call, people say in Brahma Muhurta, whatever activity you do, whatever puja you do, recite, love a million times powerful and all. Because at that early hours in the Brahma Muhurta time, the energy from the universe, the passes in it, peculiar, very most fascinating and powerful way. At that instant, it is easy to get connected to the universe. So, like that, during the daytime also same energy, we are all in the same energy as a night or a day. In fact, Amulya, in the initial days, we do not have this English medicine, it's all Ayurvedic, natural.
Yeah.
Everything is naturopathy. And surgery also was done in the very beginning days using naturopathy. And Ayurveda is nothing that it has come, Veda from it has come. And in that clearly, everything specifically they used to tell, this is the way, this is the way, this is the way. And suppose if you got a disease, you will be given some medicine from the nature, herbs only, isn't it? And for taking the medicine also, they used to specify, you take in this hora of the day.
Okay.
Not just after getting up, along with coffee, you have this medicine, like we take English medicine.
I have dinner after lunch.
Because they know at what time of the day the energy that comes corresponds to, suppose we get a disease, this disease also corresponds to all these planets, our system. If your system is programmed in such a way, your Saturn or Guru, Buddha, all these planets, all the Navagrahas, how they are affecting us. So we take the corresponding hora of that, corresponding to that planet. You get a disease, let us say nervous system. Okay, when Saturn is in some problem, you get problem related to paralysis and anything nervous system, mental disturbances and all. Anything is problem in puja means we get ortho related problems.
Okay.
So the Ayurvedic doctors they give from the nature the medicine. Also used to tell the patient to take the medicine at that hour,
particular time,
corresponding to the Saturn, corresponding to the Kujahara. Then it works with great power. Not like this anytime you take it. So the energy principles is very, very important day-to-day life.
So it's a warning not to play with energies. And don't just look into YouTube or just follow things which you don't know.
No,
The
no,
easiest way is always Bhakti Margam, right? Every person, layman, everyone can do. And in that, you can still reach liberation. You get liberated through Bhakti as well. Right?
Liberated, you get happiness.
Happiness.
Yes,
Yeah,
you get detachment, happiness, everything. When you get connected to God in such a wonderful fashion and close, connected with the God, you automatically get detachment with everything around you.
Exactly, yeah.
It's only you have supreme connection with Him. Devotion leads to the connection with the God only.
Yeah.
Directly to the God, when you get connected, the detachment obviously comes.
Automatically happens.
Automatically
Yeah, because
happens.
in these materialistic things, I mean, in the worldly things, when people fall in love, usually they get, they forget everything.
Yes,
But
yes.
imagine falling in love, falling in love with God. That is like devotion. When you have that supreme devotion for
Yes.
Him, automatically the detachment and the interest in worldly things,
With everything around worldly things
will
around
just
you,
be gone.
it vanishes.
And we enjoy that ultimate bliss
Yes.
with Him.
That is what Krishna's, they say, na, Madhura Bhakti.
Madhura Bhakti.
Happiness, ultimate happiness you feel. Why people lose happiness? When you got attachment with things, then only all our happiness goes off.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes.
It is described how people get sorrow in simple what they say. By not getting what you want or by losing what you have already. These two things only are the causes of all sorrows. Either it could be people, any materialistic things, your car or house or anything you apply. These two only are the causes of worry for a human being. This cause, this worry, this cause will go off when you get connected to the Supreme.
Supreme.
He gives you such a happiness, either leaving or getting, nothing will give you any happiness. Any of these things, you get complete detachment when you have so much attachment with the God. God is only one, no?
Yeah.
So if you have attachment, supreme attachment with only one being, automatically detachment with 1,000 things around you will come.
Will happen. Yeah.
Will happen.
Yeah. So does the food we eat has an impact on our mind?
Yes, definitely. See, we have been hearing and in various texts, various instances where the food you take have an effect on your thoughts, on your actions, everything. Okay. And see, we say when you eat sattvic food, the thoughts will be sattvic. And this aspect is a very, very broad thing which you have asked. Okay. The type of food you eat and which you earn through dharmic ways. Isn't it? And the one who prepares the food, at the time of preparation of the food also, they should be in a good, pleasant state. The one who cooks the food, if they prepare the food in a pleasant state, it will have a lot of power. The people who eat that will have a very pleasant feel also. This has been seen and proven many times also. So suppose someone cooks with anger and all, no? The one who eats, they will all always have the negative emotions with that food. So in the earlier days, while preparing food, our people, elderly people used to follow a lot of practices. At what instant of the day, at what time, not like nowadays where at 1 o'clock you eat a pizza, you order it nightly. So only in the early morning they used to take a bath with fresh state of mind and then prepare the food, offer it as a naivedyam to the Lord, then we used to take, isn't it? Every day. Because once you offer food to the Bhagwan, it gets lot of power and energy into it. That is the reason why prasadam will say, no, if you take prasadam, you get cured from the illnesses, diseases and all. Because anything offered to God is very sacred, very purified. It will have lot of energy, it will give you lot of strength, it will have lot of power to cure any diseases. Like every aspect of life, this has also gone into different dimensions. If our grandmother used to cook, okay, suppose she used to cook dal and some bendi fry or bendi or some other sambar or some curry, no? It used to be a combination. Okay, our human liver can take some vegetables, can accept. It will only accept some vegetables only as a combination.
Okay.
Okay, people used to buy, when you go to a market, they used to buy this combination of vegetables, used to be cooked for that week.
Okay.
Okay, it's not like you add this to that and all. Whereas nowadays, you go to reception and buffet, you start with some roti, you take some curry, you go somewhere else, you eat something else.
Yeah, it's all mixed.
And mixed. And eating is for the taste. The moment goes it inside, it goes to the stomach. With the stomach and liver cannot understand what is all these things coming onto me. Because our human liver, your stomach, for generations, it is very familiar with all the plants and all only, natural. We used to eat vegetables, what is nearer to the nature. And that too, as I was telling you, one curry they used to prepare in a combination with another curry with another curry, or dal with something. They never used to mix 3 or 4 types different, because it is also clearly known to our elders, which is not, because some combination works like a poison for us.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, they're all just natural, our common vegetables only. But when you cook them as a combination, it does very harm to the health. So, initial days, people used to cook vegetables also in that fashion. Each vegetable, each has got different properties. We know now that gives us the strength. Some vegetables give us nutrients, some vegetables are good for arthritis. We hear all these things, no?
Yes.
Some is for vision, it is good. In some we have got so and so alpha vitamin, and some will improve your nervous system, like this. We hear about all. Some vegetables will give you good memory also. For memory also, there are very good plants and vegetables which increases your memory power. So people used to be fed like that. Our grandmothers used to cook a combination of vegetables. No, as I'm telling you, when you go and see, the one who prepared the food, no one knows in what state of mind he has cooked.
Yes.
Yeah. That will also have a bearing. And you put 100 combinations. As I was telling you, first you take someone, you go to, because it's all jihwa, no, taste. Your temptation for the taste. So first you go to idli section, you have idli. And idli, that also you eat only half of it, and somebody comes with a plate with some chaat to you. Immediately you feel like eating chaat, you go to the chaat section. There you see somebody eating jalebi, you leave it in the half, go to the jalebi section.
Yes.
And most of the times you see, many of the people, they don't eat rice finally.
Yes.
Which has been our main source for generations and yugas. Rice is our main thing. Finally you leave because they say, no, this chaat and what you say, starter, I'm filled up already, I can't eat rice. And your stomach, what happened? All these combinations when enter into the stomach, it is not familiar with all these things. What is this pizza? What is this burger? What is this burger? Or what is this some sweets? And these are all, many of them are made with synthetic colors.
Yeah.
They put synthetic colors, artificial colors. Yes. Artificial colors they put. And the oil they use.
Yes, that is.
And many times, it is very unfortunate, I hear many of the restaurants use even animal fat oil.
Exactly.
For regular summers. Many, all these, not our original edible oils. In the earlier days, people used to cook with groundnut oil and all. Now, because see, everybody wants money and profit and all. So, highly adulterated. Most of the foods are with animal oil. I mean, some restaurants they are making. Who knows what is done? So, when all this combination of things enters into your stomach, it simply bursts. Simply, your liver digestive system cannot understand this combination, and it doesn't digest properly. So it causes all diseases. See, the recent medical science has come to know the problem is, suppose if you have to be very healthy, not that you walk for 20 days, 1 hour a day, or you should keep your heart very healthy, nervous system very healthy. More than everything, your gut health, or gastroenterologists, so they are saying gut health is extremely important.
Yeah.
Because what goes inside your stomach, that decides our
Health.
health, your diseases, everything it affects. Because they go into the system and they're doing a lot of damage to us. See, in the earlier days, this fatty liver problem used to be very less. Why is that every other day we hear about fatty liver, liver enlargement, liver cirrhosis? Liver cirrhosis used to be considered in the earlier days as a problem which is associated with alcoholic consumption only.
Okay.
People who have lot of alcoholic consumption used to be affected with liver cirrhosis. But now gastroenterologists, every other day they are seeing patients who are pure vegetarians also, strict non-alcoholic, non-tobacco chewing people. They are also getting a bit liver cirrhosis because misuses of all these things only. So, food is extremely important. See, we're coming back relating to your bhakti and devotion also. We have to sit calm and pray. Your whole system also should be healthy, no?
Healthy, yeah.
And the unfortunate thing is, most of the receptions and all we eat in the nights only. Go to the night, we eat all that, and next hour we come and sleep. How it can digest?
It will not digest.
And next day morning, it will be very problematic. You feel very lethargic, very lazy, indigestion. On this. Where does your mind go on God? Or doing good things? Nothing, because your thoughts also gets affected by all this. So, food is extremely important. See, people can eat non-vegetarian, but at some intervals, not in any time of the day, any day after the day. Okay, we'll say Nati Sarvatra Vajjayat. Anything extreme is bad for us. So, in the earlier days also, when the people used to eat non-vegetarian food, they also used to with some combination, the oil they use for that, everything used to be perfect. Now, see, most of the times we are eating frozen foods.
Yes,
they reheat and keep.
Yeah.
They make 10 days ago, even meat, everything, they just deep freeze and heat it and give, right? Which is not good for our health. And why do we need devotion, bhakti, or everything? Finally, to have a good life, quality of life should be good.
Yes.
Pleasant. We should live a happy life, isn't it? Disease free. And so, avoid this sort of food. Have sattvic food, simple food, and don't succumb to your temptations.
Taste.
Yes, because it will have a lot of bearing on your thoughts, day-to-day living also.
So, food is important one way. How money is earned to buy that food is also important.
Yes.
So, we have to dharmically put an effort and earn money and buy the food. And how the food is cooked, with what thoughts, whoever is cooking, what thoughts they have in their mind will definitely have an impact on the person who is eating the food.
Yes. Absolutely important.
Yes. And there's a story on it as well. I remember you telling me, so there's one sadhu who will be invited by a person for lunch. Okay, so the lunch is prepared by the maid in their home, and she will have an intention of robbing that day something from the house. She'll say some silver thing, item and all. So her mind is only thinking, how do I hide this and take it home?
Right.
So in the entire duration of cooking, she'll be only thinking
Yes.
that I have to take that silver
Yeah.
bowl, and how do I hide it? How do I
Right.
take it?
Right.
So the same thought she'll be cooking.
Yes.
So when the sadhu eats this food,
Yeah.
he's very sattvic and good person, but unknowingly what happens after he eats this food, he'll have the,
Yeah,
the
he takes a
utensils,
tumbler and-
tumbler and he'll just go.
Yes.
So after going, he'll sit right under the tree and he'll think.
Then he understands.
Why did I do this?
What did I do?
So
Why
then-
did that come? Then
Exactly. Then he'll
yeah,
go and ask the maid,
Yes.
what were you thinking when you
Yes.
cooked this food? Then she'll tell,
Yes.
I was thinking of, stealing the utensil or the
See
tumbler.
how much bearing it had on
Yeah,
that.
you see, this generation, we don't understand.
Yes.
First of all, we have to live dharmically, earn, money with your self-effort, with hard work,
And
in a
hard
dharmic
work in
way.
dharmic way.
And cooking. Also, you have to cook in a pleasant mood, because that will have a very great impact on the
Great
people
impact.
in the house. And one more thing is, the most important thing what I've told is the combinations of food. These days I've realized too when I eat, because it shows on stomach. But these people nowadays, they make milkshakes. They put milk in all the fruits and they make what? And these days it is doctors or other people are saying milk should never go with fruits.
Correct.
So we're only giving importance to the taste. We're not bothered what ingredients we're adding and what impact it will have on health. And when they make salads
Everything.
or
See, we all only test with the tongue.
we're
tongue,
just being
but
tempted with the taste.
It
but
goes
we're not-
inside. No, that should come to our mind.
we have to eat consciously what we're eating, and the order, the sequence what we eat is important. And especially these days, the chefs or whoever, there's got no knowledge or no science. That is, cooking also science. We need to know what ingredients
Yes.
it's good.
In
what
which proportion,
combinations
what
are
combination, which is good for health.
good. None of them have got this knowledge. They're only showing interest in
See,
the taste will be good, overall.
And varieties, you put modern names, modern
names,
combinations.
That's it. Yeah, and now these days the information is coming out saying certain combinations should not be cooked.
Good.
Certain combinations will definitely act as a poison.
Yes.
It's going to be poisonous.
Absolutely.
Like slow poison that acts on your body.
Yeah.
So having the knowledge on what combinations to eat is also important for this generation.
Very, they should be very careful.
You should be very conscious when you eat outside.
These
or
are
when you
simple
cook it.
things
Simple
actually.
things, yeah.
Simple things. I'll tell you one interesting thing here has come to my mind. Just like the cooking, while cooking, we should have pleasant thoughts and all. Then automatically, people who eat will be healthy and all. Similarly, God also loves the prasadam, any offering to Him, if it is given to Him with the money you have earned in a dharmic way. Otherwise, He will not accept it. Okay. Recently, I heard about a very big millionaire who has earned lot of millions of money with corrupt practices, lot of corrupt practices, and then he wanted to get one crown, golden crown done for a one of the famous deities of our India, and they went to the temple. He went to the temple authorities. He met them. He said, "No, I want to donate. Not just donate. Okay, I want to gift our Swami with a diamond crown with about 20 crores or something." Okay, and he said, "I want the design of it, but because it has to fit Malamurti, the main idol." Okay, and the temple authorities are very happy that they are getting a idol, a golden, that diamond-studded crown for him. So the archikas will give him all the exact dimensions of the Malamurtis to decorate with him. So with these dimensions, he orders in one of the biggest jewelry stores. They got it done, and on a particular day they want to go, and they inform the temple authorities. They are also very happy. A lot of fanfare. This whole family goes there with that kiritam and all. When they try to put it, no, it doesn't go at all. It doesn't fit. these people are shocked. Why we have taken the exact dimension, perfect dimension, but still it is not just fitting him at all. They could not keep it even for a few seconds also on Swami's head. They had to just keep it and keep it in the treasury, because the money with which he did is completely through corrupt practices. So God doesn't want it to accept that. So what is earned through Dharma, that only protects you, that only gives us the happiness.
So I've heard one more thing related to what you've said. Even in Tirupati Venkateshwara Swami Hundi, God has got a debt with Kubera, right? So every day he has to repay. But what I heard is God only takes that money that's put by devotee with pure love, and that is earned in a dharmic way.
Dharmic way.
Right?
Yes.
Because now we see people offering crores and crores of rupees.
No. He accepts, he takes, he counts only that money.
That money.
That is the real offering to him.
Yeah.
Not this, the corrupt way. Okay, you put some 10 lakhs, 15 lakhs in the corrupt way. He doesn't look at it also.
So, Guru Garu, we spoke about chakras, right? Their effect and how better not to go for some sort of practices which are not good. So similarly, there is a talk on stones as well. Now we see a lot of people doing business on stones, telling put some kind of color of a stone that suits you, that will benefit him. So how true is that?
See, when someone is passing through some difficult times, difficult period, to just come out of that, they'll think of various remedies. Okay? They will go to some astrologer, or somebody will go to a temple, somebody will go to something. And when you go to an astrologer and sometimes they tell, okay, you recite this sloka, stotra, something like that. Sometimes the astrologers also, these people will hear that if you wear some particular stone, you will come out of this problem, you will be very happy. And because that is the main thing, when you have suffering, then only you go to an astrologer and ask. No? And some people, out of fascination also, they wanted to wear. Some people with all
gold rings and chains.
Oh, yeah, completely 10 rings and 10 fingers they wear. Okay, so this is a science of highest depth. The stones, how to select a stone, how to recommend a stone for an individual, it is not an easy thing at all. Each stone corresponds to a planet. Okay, like we say blue sapphire. It corresponds to Saturn. Each stone has got a corresponding to a planet. You got a stone. So suppose somebody comes to you with some problem, it is not instantly, okay, you wear this stone. And like taking from just like a shopping like that, no, you give me that stone. I want to. Some people without even recommending, consulting astrologers, they themselves go to a shop and ask for, sir, I am suffering for so and so, give me the stones and all. What is he lose? He will happily give you. He will charge you 1 lakh and give you 5 stones. You use all. Okay, this is extremely, it is not good at all. See, it is good even if you doesn't have any stone also. But if you have a wrong stone on your body, it will create a lot of problems for you. I have seen many people came running to me, sir, we have been wearing it, somebody recommended, but I am having tremendous problem after started wearing this and that. Because, see, these stones, Amulya, each stone is such powerful, when light falls on the stone, it vibrates with an energy. It reflects a wave pattern. As I was telling you in the beginning of this interview, the energy waves which are good for us, we should be in that frame always. No?
Yeah.
Each of the stones also, all the stones, when light falls on them, it gives a corresponding synchronizing waves. Okay. So, suppose if the wave doesn't suit you, it will cause more damage to you. The energy pattern corresponding to that stone is detrimental to us, let us say. What is our basic constitution in basic system? we might be tuned in a particular way for a
Right.
particular energy pattern.
Yeah.
If you use this, instead of helping, it may damage it further.
Okay.
For this reason, in the initial days, Amulya, these great scholars, when recommending a stone to anyone who comes to them for advice, they used to see which stone is needed for this person is a very in-depth study. Okay. You are undergoing some planetary dasa. Let us say you are undergoing Jupiter dasa or something.
Okay.
Okay. And the sub period may be different. See, main dasa would be some 7 years or 10 years. Again, the sub period which you are right now in these 6 months or 8 months, it could be some Saturn sub period of the main dasa, another thing. So, you should be able to decide, the astrologer, the scholar who is recommending, you should be able to decide all these factors. What should I give a stone which corresponds to his Mahadasha
Okay.
or the Sabdasha?
Sabdasha.
See, that planet corresponds to another stone. The Sabdasha planet corresponds to another stone. Suppose he comes with a disease, typical problem. For that problem, it could be generated because of another planet on his birth chart, not corresponding to either your present dasa you are running or the subdasa you are running. Okay. Very initial days, they see the birth chart, the scholar sees the chart, then only they say which stone is required so that his bad effects are mitigated. He'll come out of this is a problem. So, is it because of the in birth chart you should be able to analyze properly? Is it because there is some problem somewhere in another planet or another yoga, we say, like that. Something because of that is getting affected. So, we should be able to know either you should give a stone corresponding to Mahadasha, your Sabdasha, or the problem you are facing, or what is that exactly it is causing. You analyze the birth chart in deep, then you will understand which. The great scholars in the initial days, even if they are after doing all this analysis, and then you should know how much weight, they say
The stone.
Yes, weight of the stone also is extremely important. The scholars, what they used to do, not just give the stone and keep it like that in the stone. The stone corresponds to a planet. So, the stone should be done with japa of that so many 21,000 times or 41,000 times. The japa, nama japa of that corresponding planet should be done to this stone. Then only the stone will get that power.
Oh.
You just mechanically take and use it, no.
Doesn't work.
Doesn't work. And the scholars, after undergoing all these parameters, finally, then they pick up, this is the stone which gives him relief from the disease. For that, they used to keep it with them only for 21 days or so many days. They used to do that puja for japam corresponding to that, and then give this for him to wear. Even then, Amulya, after giving also, the scholar used to be so careful. He used to tell them, don't wear it directly tomorrow itself. First, keep under your pillow for a week.
Okay.
Keep under your pillow for a week, because the energy it generates, the pattern, if it suits you or not, we do not know. Because even that greatest scholar also is skeptical still. Just see for a week. If it doesn't suit us, you will get bad dreams. You don't get proper sleep. You feel disturbed. Because the energy from that vibration, the stone, it disturbs our pattern. Because it doesn't suit our pattern. Okay. Then they used to say, you wait for a week or some 11 days, something like that. Then only you start wearing it. This is done by greatest scholars of earlier days. So much of this thing is there behind it. It's not like just like going to a shop and buy a
thing.
No, I have got this, please give me, and wear a stone. If there is something which is not detrimental to us, I have seen people who have met with severe accidents on highways wearing a wrong stone. Because the energy from that disturbs their mind and they're not alert at that instant. And health also. Many people got terribly affected wearing a wrong stone. Many elderly scholars have recently asked me to do a specific program on this because many people are getting deceived, sir. They're using a wrong stone and getting badly affected. Even without using anything also, they would have gone simply nicely, their life would have gone. They would have naturally come out of that problem after some time. They would take some medicine or go to some God, pray, they'll come out of that. But using a wrong stone, which is detrimental to them, they landed into more and more problems. In fact, recently someone has come, very recently, he has got a very big retail store. He was telling me, sir, from last 2 years I've been extremely doing very well, and suddenly I started, for the last 6 months, financially I went down, mentally I went down, all problems in that. Then I asked, why did no sir, I went to some gentleman, he offered me these 2 stones I am wearing. Then I told him, I do not know about this science. I clearly tell people, I do not know about which stone use and all this analysis, I do not know. But the main system behind this, how our elderly scholars in the olden days, they used to tell, they used to follow all this. So I just told them, see Mr. So-and-so, kindly take these 2 stones away, wait for 10 days and see how it will happen. Okay. So after 2 weeks, he said, well, with greatest, when he was not very convinced, somehow he said, okay sir, but he is a very great Panditji, he gave me this. I told him, no, Mr. Please just see, just wait for, just listen for me, 2 weeks only give me, let us see. So after just 10 days, he came running to me, sir, after leaving this, I am finding very peaceful, and my business is improved. I am doing so well, sir. I am so much grateful to you, sir. Something like that he said. So these stones I got at such a depth. It is not just like that you pick up and wear it. If you don't use anything, that's different. But if you use the wrong thing, we'll land into trouble.
So from what you said before as well, Guru Garu, there is so much energy in the sounds. And even through stones we can get the energy. But people say there's a lot of cosmic energy in the universe. Yeah. And they say you meditate, you get the cosmic energy and you heal yourself physically also. But how do we get this cosmic energy? In Bhakti, when we do all these offerings or rituals, or when we are doing any sort of thing, like humans like us, how can we access it?
Yeah, it's a good question. See, there are various ways, both simpler and extremely harder ways to access and enjoy, experience and get into your body, feel happier, feel healthier, draw this cosmic energy into you, your mind and body. Many ways. Right, simpler to hardest ways. Harder ways are difficult for
everyone,
nowadays people, so let us not go into that.
Yeah.
The simplest things are, the cosmic energy is present in highest form in great religious places. Okay. Most powerful places, there are various extremely powerful places on this earth, like Tirumala, Sri Rangam, or Kanchi, or Udupi, Vrindavan, Kasi, Madhura. In these places, naturally over the years, cosmic energy is concentrated in those places because the Bhagavan himself is self-manifest, like Sri Rangam or Udupi or your Tirumala. He himself is present, and other temples also, where rituals and sacred practices were done over millions of years in some places, not just thousands of years. Because, see, a place like Tirumala, we never know from when it is existing. Kasi,
Yeah.
From how long, how many yugas Kasi is there, the sacred place when Maheshwara.
Yeah.
So that places have got sources of tremendous cosmic energy. The easiest way for all of us is to visit these places, stay there for at least 3 nights.
Okay.
No, not just go, have darshan, morning flight you go, evening flight you come, have good food and some good restaurant. I always see people going to Tirupati, they have darshan and then immediately think of the good restaurant. Huh? And by evening you come back. And in the restaurant you think of all, God, everything over. With the
Worldly
darshan,
things.
instantly it is gone
Yeah.
from your mind. Okay? And 10 people go for that visit. One fellow says, no, I ate in this restaurant. This is not good. You could go to that restaurant, only we'll go. Only your whole discussion goes then. It is you are going to like more like a picnic and not a
Sightseeing.
religious sightseeing and all. Not by evening flight you come back. And evening flight, as I was telling you, by 7 you have to come back because 9 o'clock you have a reception here. Okay, this is the state now.
Yeah.
See, again, I'll always come back to earlier days because earlier days people were thinking, their minds were open to any wisdom. There was no logic. If somebody used to tell us, some great scholar tells us, they used to, the village head instantly used to accept and do it. If a scholar in the village says, no, don't do this, they just bow down, instantly they don't. Nowadays people, everyone start questioning, everyone want logic. No, why I should do this, why I should not do this, why? This logic is limited by boundaries. Your logic, your thoughts, everything is limited by boundaries. You are not open to the universe. I tell people, logic simply kills your thought process. In fact, finally, thought process kills us also. Because when you are bound by logic, you are not open to wonderful things in this universe. You won't be able to take it in the proper way.
Yeah.
Okay. Coming back to that, again, in the olden days, great scholars used to say, if we are suffering with some problem and all, go to this kshetra, stay there for one mandala. Mandala is 40 days.
Yeah.
Why? Just to stay there. They never used to tell, go and do some yajnam there. You have to spend some 10 lakhs, do some yajnam. They simply used to say, spend 40 days, have darshan and spend. Sleep for 40 days. Because those centers are extremely powerful cosmic energy, places of cosmic energy. If you stay in there, automatically you get healed of your disease. With the cosmic energy, you will be in the presence of the cosmic energy at a stretch for 40 days. But now, the thing is with the modern times, nobody has got time to stay for 40 days. So at least try to stay for 3 nights, just 3 days. 3 days you stay, because why in night time I say, in the night time, many of these, the sacred places I have just now referred, no? These places, in the night times, the celestial beings, they come down on earth and have darshan of the God there. The supreme force there, they come from the universe. So in the night times, you feel the cosmic energy will be at the highest level. See, unfortunately, science has not developed to such an extent to measure cosmic energy. They'll be able to measure small energies and all only. That highest level of cosmic energies, science can never reach to that level. Whatever they may say, but I'll say that. So, those places, in the nights when celestial beings come, the energy levels are extremely high. So, the people who have been sleeping there, staying there, they will be subjected to, they'll feel that, they'll be in that periphery of that positive energies, cosmic energies. So when you stay there for 3 nights continuously, your whole system gets regenerated. You get cured of that. So this is the easiest way to get cosmic energy, to visit these places. Those places are such powerful places in the universe where for millions of years not just human beings. See, we every day in Tirumala they recite all Sri Suktam, Parashuktam, all and all Sri Salem. If we take any temple, they completely read the scriptures and so the vibration will be more extreme. And over the years, it is being done there.
So it is
not one or two, thousands and thousands of years. Every day they are being recited there. So the energy is highly elevated, and the Bhagavan himself is an energy form who straightaway came from the universe to redeem us, to help us. Apart from that, every day celestial beings themselves they come, and celestial beings mean not just devatas alone, some siddha purushas also, siddhas, yogis, they come and they visit, they have darshan of the God there. I have experienced when I go to Tirumala, when I went to Suprabhat Seva in the morning, many times I see, because in the early hours, all the celestial beings come. So around 2:30, 3 a.m., if you stand near, move anywhere near the temple premises, you feel extremely pleasant. The wave, the air that passes through us, that sweeps us, you feel very pleasant. Because the way, in that time, we are in a different plane altogether. Plane in which all these siddhas are there. So they pass through. I have seen, because they are not visible to us. They come in Adrishya Rupa, they come in the divine form, but we can feel, because such a power energy is passing through beside you. See, when I entered in Suprabhat Seva is the first Seva where you entered. When you enter that, I have observed some of the siddhas just now had a darshan of the Swami and just passed through beside me. Because I experienced a divine breeze passing through. Wonderful breeze. Just for a few seconds it just passes through. And you feel tremendously great vibration in our body. So this can be felt by all of us. So this is the reason I tell people, easiest way for getting accessing, experiencing the cosmic energies, go to any of the religious places which have been there for thousands of years. Temples are also differently. There are 4 kinds of temples, they say. One is God himself comes here in self-manifest. He himself. Okay. And in some temples, devatas, they install the idol there.
Okay.
They are also very powerful kshetras like that. And in some temples, great yogis, great maharshis, like we sometimes we hear, Agastya Maharshi has done Pratishtapana for this.
Yes.
Okay, Pratishtita and Sivalingam. And the 4th one, which are done by human beings like all of us. So the extreme powerful ones are the first 3.
Okay.
Extremely powerful ones, because they are done by devatas, siddhas. Those the purushas, they know in which place is very powerful energy to put this idol. Okay, and places like Tirumala, where he himself has come and stood there. I advise them, it take 3 days. Can't you take 3 days out in a year? We take days and days for going on picnic, shopping, this and holidays. Go and spend some time. You get relieved from all this, not only our physical ailments, our mind also get very peaceful. And those places also, don't run around, stay there. If you go to Tirumala, have darshan, stay there for 2 to 3 days. Or Yadir Gutta, whichever accessible, easier for you, convenient for you. Stay there and see how much charged you feel. For 1 year, how much charged. And I am not saying the temples built by people like us, they are not powerful, I don't say. Some places, if you see, places where temples are built in recent times also, they became extremely powerful. Isn't it? People say, this temple is very powerful, go and visit the temple. We hear it, which has been just which has come about an year ago, 2 years ago, and also. But sometimes we listen. Oh no, you just go and pray. You'll get married. The temples which have come in recent times, which were been installed by human beings only, but still powerful. If you observe, it is not that all temples which have been recently built up by very multimillionaires are also, they're not, all of them are not such, they don't get such power. Some temples only, okay, any, could be a normal person and a millionaire, whoever it is. Some temples gain this power, and the power is spread so much because there is a beautiful reason behind this. Amulya, the place on earth where we are sitting now, this is the same place over the ages and ages and ages.
Yes.
On the same place, all yugas have taken place.
All
Civilizations have gone.
Yeah.
Many civilizations, as Lord Krishna, Rama, everyone lived in this place. See, Ayodhya, what is Ayodhya today was different when Lord Rama was there. Okay.
Yes.
And after that, Krishna was there. Ayodhya was there when Krishna was also there also. Because after Treta Yuga only Dwapar Yuga has come. And now we have come to Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga, Ayodhya is there in this form now. So, in fact, I tell our people, there used to be very great Lord Rama temple in the Dwapar Yuga itself. Long back, one of the previous Dwapar Yugas, there used to be very big Lord Rama temple in Ayodhya. Present day, suppose somebody builds a temple in he chooses a temple and builds a place. So he chooses that place because it is available and for him convenient to buy and something like that. But affordability. But he doesn't know the power of the place.
Yeah.
See, in that place, who knows, perhaps about 1 million years ago, some rishi has done tapas, or some ashram was there. See, now we are seeing all these modern cities.
Yeah.
But earlier to this is all nothing like a forest only. Forest, and where Gurukulams used to be there and great saints used to be there. So, unknowingly, some people build a temple in a place in which a great Siddha resided, did tapas about 1,000 years ago. So the place has got power. So when you build a temple at such place, it becomes very powerful.
Perfect.
Because already there is an energy in that place. You build a temple and start reciting every day. We put an archaka, do homas, yagas and all. No? So this is the reason why some places become very powerful, even though they have been built recently only.
Okay.
So you can even visit such places, and stay for a night in the premises of the temple.
Okay.
See, in the earlier days, people used to sleep in the temple premises when they have any problem, no?
Yeah.
They used to sleep in the temple premises also. Even now, in some places, if people go to Ganagapur, Dattatreya, they say you get relief from all this.
Yes.
Because the energies are such powerful there. So don't visit them like a picnic and that. So this is the easiest way of accessing, experiencing cosmic energy. Other forms is what? Morning you have to do jhanam, and jhanam also, if you do in the house, you don't get, because you hear so many sounds, so many things around you.
Yeah.
Okay, you should go to some forest and some remote area, green area. There you do meditation for about 2 hours, and not for a day. For 6 months you do, then you start harnessing and getting that cosmic energy into your body. But it is not possible for all of us. No, you can't stay for 6 months in that. See, our people will go to a resort for a week and come back. But 6 months you can't stay there. And doing in the house to get elevated, to get connected to the universe, your body needs to be in the highest state.
Not everyone can
do it. Only very highly elevated soul can get connected sitting anywhere in this world. Anywhere in this world. With complete detachment from around, directly get connected to it. It's not possible. So easiest thing possible for all of us is visit these places of energy, cosmic energy. Stay there for at least 3 days. You see miracles and miracles. How you get cured. I've literally seen and experienced how people get cured of diseases, mental disorders, problems, many things.
So, Guru Garu, in today's busy world, what are the simple ways to practice bhakti?
We have been discussing in the world episodes. Bhakti is in different levels. Okay.
Yes.
What a devotion we have, what devotion a Tulsidas had, or a Kabir Das had, or Meera had, or our Chagaya, or Ramdas, Annamaya, everyone had. This is different levels and all. Okay. So, at the minimum or the basic level, how we will be able to experience and practice bhakti, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, depending on our individual purvajanam samskaras, we will be able to start at some level in this birth.
Okay.
Okay. Some people would start at a higher level because you are already going through this in this cycle.
Yeah.
Already you have started in earlier level. So, they go to straight away like reading shastras, reciting slokas, straight away they go to. Not just reciting, doing strict rituals, and some people directly they just connected to God without any rituals also. Simply. Okay. And this bhakti is nothing but actually bhakti and dharma are two sides of a coin. Both are important. A coin is not of one side, both the sides.
Yeah.
Bhakti should be attached with dharma only. If we are pure in our thoughts, that is the extreme bhakti in my whatever consider. Because I considered being pure, being dharma itself is the purest devotion. The greatest devotion is being pure in every of our thoughts and deeds also.
Okay.
Obviously deeds, thoughts also we should be pure. That is the supreme faith. I mean supreme thing. Bhakti, devotion.
Devotion.
So to start that, at least in the basic level, everyone, all of us can practice in whatever way you can practice, you practice. Suppose if you want to pray God and all, you just take some namam, simple namam, like Om Namo Narayanaya. These namas which can be chanted any time. When namas without Bitaksharas can be chanted any time of the day, travel, sleeping.
Sleeping.
When you chant it, you imagine, you think of the image of the deity also. Don't do it mechanically. Just mechanically. See, when some people 1,000 times, I write 1,000 times, I read 1,000. That's not use. Because the form of the Bhagavan should be imprinted in you. When it gets imprinted, continuously it gets imprinted, no? You feel energetic actually. And those are the greatest devotees we see today, who have been, some of them have been practicing for several births. They are into Nam Smarana Bhagavan, or in Tapas of Bhagavan, and on through they meditate on the form of the Supreme. Some people, they don't recite anything. Amulya, they just sit, simply sit and only meditate on the form. Either form of Rama, Krishna, whoever attracts you. Okay? Because that also based on our previous samskaras, previous vasanas, everyone has an attraction towards a God, particular God. So whoever is for everyone who is watching this program, I'm telling, whoever you get attracted to which God, think of that image, meditate on that image. Meditate means don't have to do any strict practices. Just close your eyes, become thoughtless, think of only that form of the God continuously. When you continuously think of that form, the energy from that form flows into you. And we feel extremely light and happier. So why after doing puja, you feel happier, you feel light.
Little active and nice.
Yeah, active and all. Because you connected to the God. When you recite sutras and all, the energy comes to you. In the same form, people call this also as upasana. Somebody is an upasana. Okay, he is Hanumat Upasaka. He is a Ammaru, Durga Upasaka.
Yes.
Upasana means being nearer to the God, not just reciting million times. Not only
mechanically.
that. Mechanically.
No. Okay.
When you recite, you should be near to.
Mentally.
Mentally. You should be nearer to that form. When you are mentally nearer to the form, those forms, Bhagavan is the highest supreme energy. No? So from that, even if you get little less than 1%, if it flows to you, your prarabdha karma goes up. You feel happier, healthier, elevated, energetic. So this is Bhakti. So to start in the beginning for anyone, the best thing is every day, whenever you are free, think of that Bhagavan. And if you have time, inclination, pray some stotra, some namam. Actually, God Himself says, for Kali Yuga, I'll give the Namasmarana, the equal blessing of Namasmarana, which I gave to tapas in previous yugas. That much. Equal to the tapas we get, yajna yaga, that much we will get only by simple Namasmarana. But Namasmarana should not be mechanical. Namasmarana, when you recite that Namam inside you, and it doesn't have to be outside. People chant in an open way, no? Inside, if you, it gets vibration inside. When you chant it inside, and think of the form also, you get connected to the form, the energy flows to you. You should not do it mechanically. No, I have done 1,000 times today is Namam. And then going into my regular thing, Dharma. Live in a dharmic way. This adds to this Bhakti, and your Bhakti gets highlighted, elevated. Extremely elevated. Here, is it Bhakta Ramadasa? You heard, no?
Yes.
Bhadrachal Ramadasa. And he was kept in the prison for so many years because he has built a temple with the
government king's money.
And some people ask me, Sir, Ramadasa is the greatest devotee, and why he has suffered like that? Because Lord Rama Vigrahan Dharma, we say.
Yes.
Rama is nothing but Dharma. So Ramadasa, even though he is a devotee, ardent devotee of Sri Rama, the money he has not, he has used his money to build the temple. He has used the money which has been collected from the people as Sistu, they say. No?
Tax they have to pay for the king.
That king. That money he has built. So, because Lord Rama, he did not like it. It is not his money, he built the temple. So, he had suffered. So, Dharma is such important. Even if you got greatest bhakti and devotion, Dharma should be added to that. Only then we move in the right direction in life, in our travel.
Thank you very much, Guru Garu, for your valuable time today. We spoke a lot of topics today.
Yes.
From the ways
I'm very glad, and I hope people will take all the good things from this and try to live in a dharmic way and follow some of the things which we have discussed. So that they have a better life ahead, and inculcate all these things in their children also, so that in the coming years when the children grow, they will have this wisdom and knowledge with them.
And thank you very much, Guru Garu. And we spoke about a lot of topics, and you've given a lot of information in a very simple way for people to understand and follow. Thank you very much. Namaskar. Thank you very much. We spoke about a lot of interesting topics and few warnings, and also the simple ways of bhakti. How can we practice bhakti in a day-to-day basis in a very simple way? that's it for today, and we still have more to come on Bhakti in the next episode. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Signing off, Amulya. Namaskaram.